it was stronger, keeping your distance. I thought we were better. We can try to just hide from the pain by building our castle. We can build them again and again, and we can feel nothing. And I know that you're feeling alone, and we can do better. So help me to break through the stone. Help me to break through. Something, losing our vision, but we can't just let it consume us. We can try to just hide from the pain by building our castle. We can build them again and again, and we can feel nothing. And I know that you're feeling alone, and we can do better. So help me to break through the stone. Help me to break through. Caught in a net, I'm helpless, but I'm loving it. And my mind can't cross this fence. Your love is something I don't get. Your love is like barbed wire. I heard if I get much higher, I won't get over it. I won't get over it. Your love is like barbed wire. I heard if I get much higher, I won't get over it. I'm caught by barbed wire. got something for you, and I can hardly breathe. Something draws me to you, it's taking over me. Don't know where you came from, but you're cutting deep. When the music's over, will you come with me? Tell me you can feel it, though we're oceans apart. I've got love for you, I've got love for you, and I know this magic sparks inside who we are. I've got love for you, I've got love for you. I've got love for you. I've got love for you. I've got love for I was hoping you could fix these broken seams, floating through the puzzles and the endless screens. Well, I've got something for you, and it's cutting deep. Now the music's over, will you come with me? And tell me you can feel it, though we're oceans apart. I've got love for you, I've got love for you, and I know this magic sparks inside who we are. I've got love for you, I've got love for you.
Well, hey everyone, and welcome to the first part of the Hamptons vacation home. I'm still not sure how I'm gonna call this, what I'm gonna call this build, since, I can call it many names, but I want to pick the right one. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go with the vacation house, the Hamptons vacation house, but I'm still not sure yet. And yeah, before I actually get into the whole house, like just me explaining a lot of things about it and what I thought. So I want to welcome everyone who's new to my channel. because yeah, I saw that a lot of you have recently subscribed, and yeah, first of all, thank you so much for doing that. And yeah, I'm actually really happy to have you guys be subscribed. I'm glad that you joined the family. And yeah, I guess that's one way to put it. So a lot of things have changed really. So my Discord server has been deleted, and that was a decision that me and some of my mods made, and I'll get into it a bit later. So I just want to mention this before I get into the whole video or the whole voiceover topics like I usually do. So if you have any questions for me, because sometimes I run out of things to say on voiceovers, so I usually like let you guys ask me questions and I answer them. And yeah, I used to do that in the Discord server, like you guys would leave the questions in the Discord server and I just would pick them from there. But now that the server's gone, I'm thinking that you guys could just leave it in the comments and I'll probably pick my favorite ones. And yeah. So if you have any questions or you'd like to answer me or you'd like me to answer something, just don't be shy to leave some questions in the comments, and I'll pick the ones I like and I'll answer them. Yeah, moving on. So the house. So I'm not sure if a lot of you know what Hamptons is. So Hamptons is this part of Long Island. So I guess I'm just gonna read not the definition, but like try to describe it by looking at the Wikipedia page, or like just reading it out of the Wikipedia page. If you guys don't mind it, if you guys won't be mad at it, I'll do it. Well, like I wouldn't know, but I'll do it. Okay, so basically the Hamptons is a part of the east end of Long Island. And as a lot of you may know, Long Island is in New York, if I'm correct. I don't think it's a separate state. Yeah, it's in New York. So Long Island is a part of New York. It's like it's basically an island. Literally, that's what it is. It's an island. It's an island in New York, like right next to New York City. And yeah, the whole Hamptons part of Long Island is known for its seaside resorts, and basically a lot of people have their summer houses there. So it's full of summer houses, and most of New Yorkers spend their summers there, obviously. And not a lot of people live there. It's more like a vacational town, if that makes any sense. So like for example, if you live in New York City, there's a very high chance that you'll own a mansion in the Hamptons, if you're rich, of course. Not everyone can afford such things, but yeah, usually rich New Yorkers tend to spoil themselves like that. And yeah, to me this lifestyle sounds really like cool, and it does really hit close to home, since I do live in a similar place kind of, where people from the cities just go to the coast, since my country is really small. And yeah, a lot of us tend to spend our summers near the coast, where we own summer houses and whatnot. So yeah, it's this whole idea hits close to home, and I was like, okay, why not do it when my friend asked me to build for her. And I actually built this for my friend Cece, or as a lot of you may know her as like Selexia, or even Caroline Vanderbilt Williams. And yeah, so I built this house for her, and I am really happy with how it came out. I like it. I love it, actually. It's very big. It's very, very big, to the point where it took me like a whole month, and I was losing motivation to work on it. And I still have no idea how I managed to finish it. Because I remember not even having half of the house done like last week. Yeah, but then I somehow finished it for the weekend, and here I am recording the voiceover. Finally. Actually kind of happy to finally be uploading this, because I haven't uploaded a new build in like ages, so I feel bad for making you guys wait for so long. But then yet again, I have a lot of builds coming up that are like basically nearly done, really. Like I have two, so probably next one's gonna come out next week if everything goes to plan, and if I actually push myself to the point where I'll finish the build. It's not even a house, it's a build, it's a whole build. Yeah, but so the Hamptons, where did I left off? I don't remember, but well, I do remember kind of, yeah. Yeah, like I was saying, I really like the aesthetic, and I feel like it hits quite close to home. So I really enjoyed building it. And I made this house with like a little bit of a twist, since there isn't that much snow in the Hamptons. But I was like, why not? Let's just make it snowy. Like, it wouldn't hurt. It won't hurt. It won't hurt to make it snowy. And I did, and it's a really rare occasion for snow to actually appear in the Hamptons, but I feel like it is possible. So yeah, this is like a snowy Hamptons mansion, and I like it. I really like it. I use a lot of custom furniture in this house. Basically, most of the furniture is custom. Not even kidding. Like, I know that all the beds are custom for sure. I mean, when were my beds custom? But these are like custom. If that's even a thing. And then all the chairs are custom as well. Basically, a lot of things are custom. Yeah, as many as you can think of. Yeah, and yeah, they're custom. For example, like living room couches are all custom from what I know. I only use like 2 or 3 chairs that weren't custom, and that's because of plot data. And if I had enough plot data, I would have used custom furniture. And like, I don't know, I just really enjoy making custom furniture. It's so cool to me. Like, I genuinely enjoy it so much. I think I enjoy making custom furniture more than I enjoy building in Bloxburg, really. I don't know, with this new structurals update really changed everything, let me tell you. Oh, and yeah, I guess I'll talk about the interior a bit later, or maybe in like the next parts, since there's like 6 of them probably, if not 7. I'm still not sure. But yeah, I'm kind of late to posting this. I feel like I'll be like by an hour or so, because I was planning to post it on 10 p.m. 3 p.m. EST. It's actually 10 p.m. my time. Yeah, but yeah, I was planning to post this at 3 p.m. EST, but clearly not gonna happen, because that's 3 hours away, and I'm still recording the voiceover, so I'll probably be late by like a few hours. So I'm really sorry about that, guys. Yeah, this editing just took longer than expected, to be honest, because I wasn't expecting it to take so long, and it's all because I had to cut out so much stuff. Like, at the start, when I was doing like the layout of the house, it took me so long to figure it out. I don't even know why. But in the end, I actually really enjoyed the layout. I think it's different, if that makes any sense. I'm just really upset about the foyer, because I wanted it to be, I wanted it to have like double, like tall ceilings. I mean, tall ceilings, but I couldn't do that, and so I was kind of upset. But I guess it looks fine. Yeah, and this roofing took forever as well. So whoever's recreating this, I wish you the best of luck, honestly. And if you guys have any questions, and if you get confused about what I'm doing, just yeah, don't be scared to DM me on like Twitter. My DMs on Twitter are always open. And yeah, ask me questions about the house, and I'll make sure to answer them, or like try to explain it to you. Because yeah, this house is really confusing now that I'm looking back at the speed build. But that was expected. I use a lot of custom stuff too. Like, a lot of roofs are kind of custom, and I did start building this before the structure was updated. So I use some items that take up a lot of plot data that I'll remove later. For example, the boxes above porches, or like as porch trimming. I removed that, and I replaced it with beams eventually. So I mean, if you don't want to, you don't have to do it, but it's completely up to you. Just warning you that I will redo it. And I was actually thinking of redoing the custom windows, since we got beams. Because, okay, yeah, I recorded this before the beams update. Well, like I stated that before, but yeah, we got like neon lights and whatnot, and so I used those. But I feel like using beams would be much better. So if anyone's, well, like, if you guys are rebuilding this now, I think you should use beams, actually. Like the very tiny beams, the very narrow ones, if that makes any sense, the very small ones. So I recommend you use those instead of neon lights that I did, because it just doesn't look as even, doesn't look nice. So I feel like you could definitely make it much better if you use the smaller beams instead of neon lights like I did. I was just too lazy to redo it, because then I would have to literally replace all the windows in the house, and I was like, I'm not in the mood for that. And so I didn't. And yeah, now I'm actually putting in Windows already. I guess I can talk about the house a little bit later. I would like to talk about the Discord server and why it was deleted. So a lot of you actually thought that you guys were kicked out, and that was not the case. Me and my friend Toby, who is basically the co-owner of the server, we thought that it would be better if we actually deleted the server for good, because it was like a really huge responsibility, first of all on Toby's shoulders and then mine. Toby was basically the one kind of running it. I was just helping him run it, and I would talk from time to time. And I realized that maybe, and like I'm not the type of a person to be active on Discord servers really, because like I'm usually either always busy building or I just take time off of and just watch Netflix or something. So I just didn't feel like I should have a server necessarily in which I can't be active myself. And yeah, it was just like a really huge responsibility to make sure there was no drama, and there was a lot of drama. So I don't know. I just feel like I feel much better not having that responsibility on my shoulders. So and like because this YouTube channel, like it's really hard for me to run it myself because I'm the type of a person who likes to procrastinate a lot, to those who don't know, but I literally talk about that in all my voiceovers, and I'm trying to change that, but it's really hard. Yeah, so there's one responsibility, that's my YouTube channel, which I'm not planning to delete or quit anytime soon, so you guys don't have to worry about that. But yeah, it was just like a really huge responsibility on both like mine and Toby's shoulders, and we just decided that maybe maybe it would be better if the server like wouldn't be a thing. Although I really had a lot of fun, and like all the game nights that we had, and yeah, I met a lot of awesome people thanks to that server, and I'm very grateful for that. But you know, all things come to an end, I guess, and yeah, I think that my Discord server being deleted is basically like, I don't know, like it had to come to an end eventually, and it did. So yeah, you guys don't have to be like, just don't be too sad about it. There are other like servers that you guys could join that other YouTubers have. For example, there's Isaac's server. Pretty sure Float has a server too. There are like a lot of people who have Discord servers. I just wasn't feeling like I should run one when I'm not even active there myself. And yeah, I don't know. But we almost reached 500 members, which was insane to me. So I'm really like, I want to thank you all for even, you know, reaching that milestone, for letting me reach that milestone, and my friends and my mods. Yeah, so I guess that's all about the Discord server, really. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, I don't know. But moving on, I guess something's happened in real life for the past week that I would like to share. Yeah. So I honestly don't know where to start off, but I guess something kind of like weird happened today. Well, not weird, I was just really mad, because my Wi-Fi actually went out when I was doing schoolwork, and basically, I go to this school that has to do like with engineering and whatnot, and so we're literally forced to work with like drafting programs and whatnot, and I was really doing my work today. And so since that drafting program that we're using right now costs like a lot of money, my school just basically like gives us that program to use while we can, but in order to use it, we have to log on to our school computers. So there's like different software, I'm pretty sure, like you have to download this Microsoft app to access it with your like computer. Like to access the school computer, you have to download this app on your own computer, and then you'll be able to access it. It's really confusing, but yeah, well, the point is I had to use an internet connection for that. And so I was doing my work, and I've been doing it for like 2 hours or so, and then my Wi-Fi just decides to go out, and I lose connection from my school computer, and I forgot to save my work. And when it came back, like I don't know why, but my computer wouldn't connect to my Wi-Fi, so I had to restart it. And so when I restarted it, I just go back on the program and find out that none of my work saved. And I was really mad, to say the least. I was like, they really happened to me. I was really mad, to say the least. I was so mad. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I didn't want to do anything. I was like, I give up. And then 5 minutes later, my teacher's like, so to make sure that you guys did all your work, I'm gonna have you turn in all your work that you did in class. And I was like, you're kidding. So basically all the work that I was doing for the past 2 hours did not save, and yeah, it got all deleted. And now my teacher was asking me to turn in the work that clearly was deleted. And so that was really nice, and there was no way to restore it. So I tried to do as much as I can in 50 minutes, and I don't know how much I'll get because apparently he's grading it too. So that was really like stressful to say the least. I mean, I'm calm now because like it happened earlier, and I mean at least they did some stuff. I managed to do some stuff because I already knew how to do it, so it took me half of the time that it took me at first. Why was that so hard to say? So I guess there's that, but yeah, I was kind of like really mad. But that's okay. Things happen. Really, they do happen, and I guess it's just life. But that was really something that I wasn't too happy about today. And I have these like, okay, basically I have new neighbors who just moved in. And they live across from my door. To those who don't know, I live in an apartment. Yeah, so we have new neighbors across from us, and they literally just moved in. And so it's because like they just moved in, and pretty sure the apartment they bought was like really torn up, and it was just like in really horrible condition. And so the new owners decided to just do a small renovation. And so I keep on hearing these construction sounds every single day. It's literally the most annoying thing ever when I'm trying to do schoolwork at like 11 a.m. and then I just hear this annoying drill go off. And I'm like, why? And I cannot concentrate after hearing it. It's so bad. And it literally happens every morning. So I'm just like, I just want them to stop this or like finish their renovation as soon as they can. But like I'm honestly like 100% sure they're gonna take 2 more weeks, and I cannot bear with 2 more weeks of this. Good thing is that I'm going on my break in like a week or so, like a week from now. So have like 1 more week of school, and then I'm going on the break finally. So I'll be able to finish some projects that I was working on and didn't get to because of school. Yeah, it's honestly really fun to have some breaks from time to time. I mean, who doesn't like them though? Breaks are honestly such a lifesaver sometimes because you really need a break from school. And I have this crazy teacher who just thinks that her class is the only class we have, and she assigns us so much homework. It's honestly insane. Like, I cannot keep up with her stuff. It's the most annoying thing ever. Because she's like, okay, so you need to retell this myth, then you're gonna have to write one, and then you're gonna have to read really carefully and make sure you remember everything so that like whenever I ask you a question in class next time, you're gonna have to answer it. And so yeah, that was just basically some homework for next Thursday, and I have no clue how I'm gonna do it. But me and my friends were really, really mad at her for sending us so much homework. I know I'm like such a crybaby because I'm crying over homework. But like, it's quarantine. I feel like most of us don't have the best mental health right now, and so just the stress and schoolwork isn't necessarily helping it. Like, I would much prefer if we actually did everything in class and we wouldn't have any homework. I mean, who wouldn't like that, you know? But like, I really wish that was the case, because now it's so stressful. Like, it's genuinely so stressful. And I feel like a lot of us feel this way, and I do prefer the first quarantine though, because teachers didn't really know about many things, and so it was kind of like much easier than it is now. Yeah. And I don't know, I have a few other fun stories I can tell. I feel like I should tell some fun stories from my life, which I don't do usually, but I think I should, because I really like it when little Simsy does it. Well, like, personally, I really enjoy it when she tells her stories and while she's like, talking over her speed build. It's actually really fun. And so, yeah, I don't know where to start off, because a lot of things have happened in my life and I just don't know which one is the most interesting, really. Or I might just say like I might share one story per video or something. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, right now we're actually working on the garage. Yeah, of the house. I don't know why I started off there. It's kind of like a weird place to start, but yeah, I did this bay window, and it's such a lag magnet. I'm not even kidding. It literally it takes up a lot of plot data, and it's a lag magnet. Like for real. I don't know if you guys watched Peter Brett's tour video, because he actually toured this house and the family suburban mansion, which was a build I made before this one. And yeah, it was kind of like a funny tour. I really liked this video. And he was really nice. He was really nice about everything. And I don't know, the thing is with YouTubers, they're such nice people. Honestly, I don't know why, or like, no, I know why, but like, I don't know how they do it, because they're so freaking nice. I haven't had like an encounter with YouTuber when they were like mean or something. Never. So, that's just like, I don't know. Like when people are being nice to me, it makes me so happy, and I try to be the same to them. And yeah. I feel like treating everyone with kindness is the best thing you can do, really. And yeah. I kind of drifted off from like the story thingy, and so I think I'm actually gonna tell one story that I can remember the best right now, because like this was like a really huge thing back then. Well, like it still kind of is. It's just like I suffer like a trauma, kind of. So what happened is basically me and my parents were in the coast, like I was saying. Like, you know, we were like in our summer house, just enjoying our time. And so my mom got invited to her friend's birthday, who was also in the same town as we were. And so like, oh, like, and my mom was like, yeah, we should go. And I was like 7 years old, so yeah, we arrived, and it was this summer house that had like 2 stories. And so I'm pretty sure the adults made us watch movies upstairs, like the kids, because there were like more than one. Like there were like a lot of kids, right? And we were watching a movie upstairs. I don't even remember what movie it was, really. I just remember what happened. And so we were watching the movie, and the adults were doing their thing downstairs. And so the movie, pretty sure the movie ended. Yeah, the movie ended, and that kind of like that is where it all started, I guess, because basically there was this woman who pretty sure had too much to drink, and so she decided to pick me up, because like all the kids were like leaving, and like they were going downstairs since the movie ended, and that woman picked me up, and she had, you know, too much to drink. So what happened is we were like everyone was going down the stairs, and you know, we were going down the stairs together, but like I was in her hands and she was the one, you know, walking down. And somehow I slipped out of her hands, and I basically fell down the stairs. And it was really bad, because I'm pretty sure like I had brain trauma or something, but I recovered from it, thankfully. And I'm so lucky that I actually did, because from what I know, some people actually don't, and that's horrible. And so yeah, I just feel really lucky that I'm not the one who has to, you know, suffer from, you know, different things that could have happened, really. Like, I could have, I don't know, one of my nerves could have disconnected, if that's how it works. I'm really bad at biology, so I'm sorry to those who actually know a lot about it. Yeah, so like, you know, something could have happened to my nerves, and, you know, I can like, maybe I would go blind or something. And there are many things that could have happened, and I was actually like, I feel so lucky that nothing actually happened. Well, like, yes, something, like, stuff did happen. Like, I kept on vomiting, and you know, I felt really sick. I had to lay in bed for a few days in the hospital, and yeah, it was traumatizing. I mean, yeah, so I don't really remember what happened right after I fell down the stairs, but I remember my godmother driving us to the hospital, like while my parents were in the back. And I remember telling my mom that I couldn't see or something, because for a few hours I couldn't see, and that was really scary. But I mean, I'm fine now. Besides the fact that I'm kind of blind. Like I'm blind because I kind of ruined my eyesight by being too much on my computer, but that's my own fault, really. I keep telling myself that eye contacts is like something that I could use, but then yet again, it's better to have healthy eyes and not having to use glasses or something. I feel like everyone who has glasses would definitely prefer to not have them, or maybe some do. I don't know. I personally would prefer to not have glasses, just because I don't really look too good in them. And yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Traumas are really scary. Like, you never know what could happen, and you always have to be careful because you can get into a car crash, and you can get injured and stay like that for the rest of your life, and that is horrible. That is absolutely horrible. And it's really important to stay careful and try to avoid accidents and whatnot. Be careful when you're driving. Be careful when you're crossing the street. Don't let strangers lure you in somewhere and then kidnap you. Stuff like that. You have to be really careful in life because the world we live in is very brutal, and it is important to stay safe and be responsible and take care of yourself. And think straight. Anyway, yeah, so that's like, it's not like a fun story, it's just a story that I remember the best because it was really traumatizing. I don't know, I really don't know that woman who basically threw me down the stairs. It sounds so bad, but like, I know it was unintentional. She was just drunk, and drunk people shouldn't carry kids in no way, so she was completely wrong for that. Good thing that I actually, that I'm okay. And so I'm pretty sure my mom is still mad at that person. Which, I mean, if I was a parent, I would be really mad at them too. I mean, this is horrible. And, I'm pretty sure why, I slipped out of her hands because, I didn't want to be in her hands. And so I was trying to get out of them, and yeah, dumb me just kind of did that at the wrong place and at the wrong time. Yeah, so, I'm not mad at that person, really, and it was an accident. It's just, I guess she learned a lesson that maybe you shouldn't carry kids when you had alcohol, or, be near them, if that makes any sense. Alcohol is a horrible thing, honestly, and a lot of people in my school, I'm in high school, I'm in high school, and, yeah, a lot of people drink where I live, even if they're, in grade 9 and whatnot. Just a lot of people tend to drink, and that is really bad. Alcohol is not good for you. It doesn't make you cool. Oh my god, I'm being such a parent. I'm so sorry, guys. It's just, I feel like sometimes you need to have these deep talks with people, and, or, I don't know, I'm just sharing my opinion about things. I've never liked alcohol. I've never had it, really. It's kind of weird to hear, but I did have alcohol on accidents, because I remember occasions where I would think that white wine was water, and I actually you had it, but yeah, after that, I never had it before. And I don't know, I feel great that I never had alcohol before, and I don't know, I feel great. And I've never smoked ever, and just smoking and drinking is such a big issue. And alcohol, I feel like alcohol really makes you a different person. I had a lot of experiences with drunk people who just aren't themselves really when they're drunk, and I find that really annoying. I find it annoying when people get drunk and then they're not themselves, and I don't find it annoying, I just find it really, I don't know, I don't necessarily want to talk to that person, when they're drunk, if that makes any sense. Oh my god. So, yeah, I guess it's better to not drink, or wait till you're, or just wait till your age is, legal to drink, because I guess there are age limits for a reason, and so I think it's best if you actually keep, if you don't drink and don't smoke until you're allowed to, and even if you're allowed to, I think it's better to avoid such things, because not only will you be healthier in the future, you'll feel much better, and, just stuff like that. Yeah, so, moral of the story that I told you guys is to not carry kids when you had alcohol. And, yeah. So, I guess that's all about the fun story. I mean, it's not really fun, but it's interesting to hear from others, I guess. I guess it's nice that, it's not nice. I'm lucky that I actually recovered and I'm fine. And I don't have to do anything because of that whole thing, which I'm really glad and thankful for. But yeah, I'm almost done with the front of the house, and I'll be landscaping in the next part, which is the second part. Hopefully I'll finish it in that part too, but most likely it will take up the whole episode too. So I'm gonna try to edit it either like later today or do it tomorrow. It really depends. So I'll try to make sure I'll try to see if I can upload tomorrow, but if I don't upload tomorrow, it will most likely come out on Sunday. Yeah. What else should I talk about? Okay, so oh wait, yeah, in terms of life updates, well, like, yeah, so something has happened to one of my friends, and I was really mad about it. So I'm not gonna say exactly what happened to that person because I feel like they should say it themselves whenever they're ready to. But yeah, it's like one of my online friends, and it actually happened to multiple people, and my friend was one of the people who, like, you know, who had that happen to them. It was horrible. So, and yeah, so a lot of you may know this person or the star creator who just basically stole stuff from a smaller builder, and they wouldn't necessarily give credit to anyone. And it's really important to give credit. It's really important to give credit and be nice and actually respect everyone in the community, and, you know, not ignore their existence and just like make income from stealing other people's stuff. You know, it's wrong. You shouldn't do that. If you are actually like using someone's hacks, you should credit them. They came up with it, and just like, I mean, you can put themselves in, like, you can put yourself in their shoes, and then you realize that maybe you wouldn't like your hacks to be stolen either. And I guess that's what I do when I credit people. I mean, I know that I don't like it when people steal my stuff, so I just make sure that I don't steal anyone's stuff either. And yeah, this person did exactly what I'm telling you guys not to do, and they got some backlash from it. Well, like, they were just like wrong in the first place, because at first they denied doing that, then they faked evidence, and they did something really horrible to the point that was like, and it's like just really petty. So I advise you to just keep an eye out on. Okay, hi, so Lucas Sutter here. I just wanted to come on and quickly say that I bleeped out the name because I told the person they felt like it wasn't the right thing to do, and I just bleeped out the name instead of just cutting out the whole thing. So if you're gonna see it, you're gonna see it. If you're not gonna see it, then you're not gonna see it. So yeah, that's all. That's all I want to say. To see which has to upload soon, because I was like shocked. I was so shocked, honestly. And I feel like I shouldn't really talk about stuff like this, but honestly, whenever people don't credit, it really gets on my nerves. I hate when people don't credit, and yeah, like, I mean, I like when people use my stuff. I just always prefer to get credit, because I know that I do it, and I would appreciate if others did it back to me. You know what I mean? And most of the big builders and like just like peep and YouTubers in general, like, decent enough to know these things, and they actually give credit. And yeah, it's like, it's not even that hard to give credit. It takes you 15 seconds or like 20 seconds to put in a link in your description of a video. Like, it takes that. It doesn't even take that long. So there's that. And yeah, I just advise you to check out, because it's something that you should know about if you support this person. What they're doing is completely wrong, and they shouldn't be doing something like that in the first place. You guys will understand what I'm talking about once you see the video. But I'm not asking you to go and hate on them in any way, shape, or form. I don't really support, like, trying to, well, like, maybe, I don't support when people just hate on each other and, like, send death threats and whatnot. I don't think you should do that, and I don't think anyone should do that in the first place. Yeah, it's just, you can not support a person by, you know, not telling them anything negative. Personally, that's what I do. I never try to insult a person. Like, if I don't like them, I just won't talk to them. And that's as nice as you can be. and yeah, that way the person isn't offended, or yeah, and I mean, you're not being mean or anything, you know. So if you don't like the way someone treats you or something, just don't talk to them and don't offend them, or you know, try to do something bad to them, because it's not worth it. It's never worth it to be toxic towards each other. And if someone decides to hate on you and say mean things to you, just ignore it. Honestly, let them waste their time by trying to insult you. You know, don't let their words get to you, or let you describe yourself. You know, just don't listen to what other people have to say, and you'll be fine. You know the truth, and you know who you are, and that's what matters. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, thank you so much for listening this far. Yeah, I'll see you in the next part, most likely. Well, not most likely, you will. And I'll see you. So, thanks for watching. And yeah, like I've said before, welcome everyone who's new. You're really welcome to stay here. We're really gonna like your company. We definitely won't mind it. So yeah, I guess I'll see you all in the next video. And yeah, so bye.